It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We are live, large and in charge on this Thursday morning, and it's so good to have your company. Thanks for joining us. Now, most of us have at least heard of black holes, right? Even if we weren't entirely sure what exactly they are. But until now, even scientists could only theorize exactly what they look like, and every single picture we've seen so far was only an artistic representation or interpretation of what these might look like. But as I said, this is until now, because yesterday afternoon, the first ever image of a real black hole was released by the Event Horizon telescope, and it looks something like this. That is a black hole. And Dr. Daniel Kahneman is here to talk to us about this very exciting scientific discovery. This is major news, Dan.
It is major news. I mean, it doesn't look incredibly impressive, but this is the first ever image of a black hole, and it's a very, very small thing. It's very, very far away. So it's the supermassive black hole at the center of another galaxy, M87, which is 55 million light years away, and the size of this thing is slightly bigger than our solar system.
Oh my
So in
goodness.
a distant galaxy, a black hole at the center of it, and the black hole's size is about 6.5 billion times the mass of our sun.
My goodness. I mean, I'm just quite surprised at how colorful it is for a black hole, because I guess my imagining of what a black hole is was completely different. But why has it been so hard to take a picture of a black hole?
Yeah, so as I said, this thing is very, very far away.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, light doesn't escape from a black hole. So we know that at the center of a black hole, any light that goes in there is not coming out again.
Yeah.
And what we're seeing here is the light that's getting bent around that black hole. So it's the black hole itself is in the center.
Yeah.
It's very, very small, and any light that sort of passes within that central sphere is not coming out again. But this light here, and what we're seeing, is light from the gas, this very, very hot gas, which is swirling around the black hole.
Yes.
The black hole is consuming that gas and growing, and that gas is so hot that it's glowing and getting channeled by the black hole. So the space itself is bent, which means the light kind of gets bent around this black hole.
Yeah.
And in this image, you're seeing the circle around the black hole, which is kind of beamed towards us. And you can just see this ring of light which didn't quite fall in.
Wow. It's so mind-bending. The only way you can really explain it to somebody is kind of through gesturing while you describe it in like this, and you hope that they can see the picture there. But thanks to the Event Horizon telescope, we've been able to see the very first black hole picture. What is this Event Horizon telescope?
So the Event Horizon telescope is something quite cool. It's essentially a telescope the size of our Earth. So what they've done is they've connected 8 telescopes, millimeter wave telescopes, in various places around the Earth, and observed the same image at the exact same time.
Yes.
And combine those images to essentially get a telescope which, while not completely covered in the Earth, like it is essentially the size of the Earth.
Yes.
And that means we can get very, very good resolution, which is how we've managed to observe such a tiny object in such a distant galaxy.
That's incredible. Has this discovery led to any kind of new understandings about black holes, about the energy around them, about how they function and how it all relates to our bigger solar system and other galaxies out there?
So I think the biggest thing to come out of this is it's a confirmation of the physics that we know. So Einstein's relativity is over 100 years old now, and this was predicted, this sort of behavior. And this is the image you might recognize from Interstellar, which was a very, very like high-resolution simulation of what a black hole may look like.
Yeah, given all the information we had.
Based on the physical understanding. So it's a very, very good representation of what a black hole may look like. But we'd never actually observed it. So we didn't know if maybe physics was breaking down there. You know, a black hole is a pretty violent place. Something might be going wrong.
Yeah.
So what we've seen now is a confirmation that the physical predictions from relativity around what space is doing and light's doing around a black hole is actually what it's doing.
Wow, man. I mean, having looked at that image, the only question now that I need to know is spaghettification a real thing?
Spaghettification is a real thing, and that's exactly what will happen to you if you go anywhere near a black hole.
Yeah, mind-bending stuff,
we
Dan.
can talk about that
Yeah,
another
that's a
day.
topic for another day. Google that, spaghettification. But thanks very much, Dan, for bringing us this exciting news. You can let us know, of course, at home what other exciting news events have been making their way onto your radar and share them with us, of course, on social media using #ExpressoShow.